Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Art Walks, where we explore the hidden stories, techniques, and meanings behind masterpieces from the National Gallery of Canada. Today, we have an intriguing lineup featuring works by Turner, Degas, Pissarro, and Cezanne. As always, I encourage you to visit the gallery in person to experience these works firsthand. So if you're ready, let's begin today's Art Walk. Our first painting is Mercury and Argus by Joseph Mallard William Turner, a swirling vision of myth and light. The story comes from Ovid's Metamorphoses. Mercury, the swift messenger of the gods, is sent to lull Argus to sleep before slaying him. Turner's work is almost dreamlike, with forms dissolving into atmospheric haze. One of the most fascinating aspects of this painting is Turner's signature use of light. Rather than simply illustrating a myth, Turner abstracts it, turning it into an experience of shifting perception. There's a hidden lesson here. Vision itself is transient, and the divine exists in the interplay between light and form. What do you think Turner was trying to convey? Is the scene about the myth, or is it about the very nature of seeing and knowing? Moving into a different world, we enter the lively Parisian nightlife with Degas at the café concert. Unlike Turner's ethereal storytelling, Degas immerses us in the bustling energy of 19th century urban entertainment. The blurred movement, the spontaneous composition, and the contrast between light and shadow pull us into the scene. Degas was a master observer of modern life, often capturing fleeting, unguarded moments. Here we see working class leisure, something rarely depicted in high art before. Notice the placement of figures. Our eyes are drawn to the singer in the foreground, but Degas also captures the detached expressions of those in the audience. Are they enjoying the performance or lost in their own worlds? The influence of Japanese woodblock prints is evident in Degas's cropping and composition. The asymmetry makes the image feel like a snapshot, an impression rather than a fixed scene. Next, we shift to a misty, subdued vision of Rouen by Camille Pissarro. The stone bridge in Rouen captures an overcast day where the soft light mutes colors and blurs edges. Pissarro, a key figure in Impressionism, was fascinated by how light conditions transform the same setting. There's an interesting contrast in this work. It's an Impressionist painting, yet it leans toward the structure of classical landscape composition. The muted tones suggest a sense of stillness, but if you look closely, you'll see life moving in the shadows. Figures crossing the bridge, boats in the distance. The beauty here is subtle, a reminder that there's always something happening just beneath the surface. And finally, we come to Cezanne's road at Auvers-sur-Oise, a landscape that feels both familiar and slightly unsettling. Unlike Pissarro's careful balance, Cezanne gives us bold, tilted perspectives, and fractured forms. His brushwork isn't about capturing a fleeting moment like the Impressionist, but about constructing a reality through paint. Cezanne's approach to form would later inspire the Cubists. He saw nature in geometric terms, reducing the world to shapes and planes. This road feels like it's shifting, like we're being invited into a dynamic space rather than a passive scene. Look at the color choices. The contrast between warm and cool tones creates an energy that vibrates across the canvas. How does this painting make you feel? Does it invite movement, or does it hold you in place? Each of these works challenges how we see and experience the world, whether it's Turner's ethereal storytelling, Degas's modernity, Pissarro's quiet observation, or Cezanne's structural innovations. If you enjoyed this exploration, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you're in Ottawa, visit the National Gallery to see these works in person. Nothing compares to experiencing them firsthand. Thanks very much for watching Art Walks. Until next time, keep exploring and stay inspired.